Hello and greetings from Iceland. Today's video is mainly a little check-in since I just got back from a volcano tour, and I'm not talking about any ordinary tour. It involved a tent, hiking boots, and in some cases cold nights. So I returned to the north with a flu after finding out why my sleeping bag was so cheap. The weather was, however, mostly in my favor as for filming light. Not all the time, of course, but I'm happy with the results. And my first destination of volcanic origin was the location of the new earthquake swarm in West Iceland. It's a tricky location in terms of filming, and I didn't capture the ideal light all the time, although I can say that my next updates from there will not be a cliché in terms of footage. And I was also shooting more general scenes there, just following the light. So the first leg of the tour provided me with a separate video story that's on my list now. The main purpose of this tour was, however, Laki volcano. The thought of making a trip up there with the equipment I have now has not left me in peace, not since my first drone trip, which revealed how spectacular storyboard I have there. And it has always been clear that to do this location justice, it takes way more time and effort than I usually put in my work. And this is not just about going up there and filming, the light has to be right. In some cases it was. In some cases it wasn't, as goes. But overall, I got fairly lucky. And the storyboard that I have in the making from there includes interviews, and I actually shot one interview on location this time. It involves the climate changes that followed, the history, and the social and political environment in Iceland, so I'm talking about the full story. So I will only be seeking facts, and my filming schedule was all about to follow the trail of the lava that had such a massive impact. And I would of course love to finish this project in the next few months. It's however not wise to promise anything now, since I'm going back on the road, getting more footage for this project and others, or in general make the most from this summer. And after 3 days of filming near Laki, I drove to the city where I stayed overnight to recover before I took off to Grindavík to shoot the demolition process, since such scenes are a part of the big picture that I will cover in a long video when we can truly say that this chapter is over. And during my trip there, I did something that I've been wanting to do since last year, when I invested in the best still photo drone that I've ever had. And I was shooting extremely large panoramic photos from a village and the lava there around. And these are photos that we can zoom into very deep before the quality starts to fade. And I've uploaded them in a folder on my drive, and I'm leaving a link to them, since you won't get photos like this elsewhere. So feel free to check them out and do whatever with them. And after this stopover in Reykjanes, my next destination was Snæfellsnes Peninsula, and the so-called Ljósufjöll volcanic system was my priority this time. It's a system that has been plagued with earthquakes over the last few years, raising a lot of questions. So it's been on my list to film the system completely, but it's 90 kilometers long, so I'm doing it bit by bit. And like always, some of the shots I got were shot during not so good light, while other videos popped a bit better. But most importantly, this was a good addition to my video database to use when I need to do updates from there. It's just not my style to show the same footage over and over, if I can avoid it. And after Snæfellsnes, I returned to the north with over 500 gigabytes of data, and it takes days just to color grade it and sort it. So that is what I've been doing over the last few days. And after the weekend, I will return to Reykjavík. My first task is the solar eclipse. My original plan involved a smart telescope and some maneuvers with it, but the chances of good visibility have been poor. So I'm just going to use my standard gear, which is actually fairly good. And time-lapsing the wide angle might be my solution this time. some shots might fail due to weather, but we will just have to see about that. I don't expect to upload anything from the solar eclipse right after it occurs, since I won't have my computer with me, and as soon as it's over, I'm off to my volcano program. So my channel has to suffer a bit more for my absence, but that's just how it is. In order to upload high quality content next winter, I have to shoot it first. I did numerous trips in the north in July, and overall, the summer has been very kind to me as for filming conditions. So I look forward to the time when I can sit down and start editing, and I might be able to do some short videos before I hit the road again or between tours. But this is just how it is now. And until next time, I'm sending you best regards from the volcano island, Iceland.